My lovers, Pisces Nation and their lovers, welcome to your August 2020 astrological sign update. Now, guys, remember when you're watching these readings for love, you're not just going to watch your sun sign, you're going to watch your sun, moon, Venus, and your rising sign, and then you're going to watch your person's placement in those areas. Because when it comes to soul connections, you may find that the energy could be vice versa or flipped, as we could say, and sometimes even intertwined. All right, so, and then you're going to use your intuition. And any reading that catches your eye, maybe the thumbnail, the title, that's spirit trying to draw your attention, okay? And we embody different energies at different times, so just be flexible. Go with the flow, as they would say. Beautiful. All right. So we're heading enough. Somebody, your person possibly, is having a crown chakra activation, because I just had a head covering on, and I don't know, just as I was about to start the reading, I was prompted to take it off. So somebody, it's like, the crown chakra was covered or blocked, and then it's just removed, and it's like all this light and all these codes and all this inspiration is just flooding, and this person is having so much clarity, and they're feeling unencumbered at this point in time. Anywho, so we're going to start by getting a multidimensional look at your person. So I'm going to get messages from your person, a message or a significator from your person's higher self. I'm going to be using my deck, Divine Counterparts and Separation. Then I'll get a 3D message from them, from Angelic Revelations, Twin Flame Healing cards. And then I'm going to get a message or a card from this deck, Twin Flame Soulmate deck, Higher Love Wisdom Oracle card, which was actually created by one of our soul sisters, Renee. And if you're interested in this deck and how to purchase it, the details will be in the description box, okay? And remember that links for extendeds are always in the first pinned comment. So let's get a significator, or let's have your person's higher self tell us what's the most important thing we need to know. What's the significator for your person at this time? So just their higher self. Trust. All right. So answer card number 66. I think your person's been getting a lot of synchronicities about this relationship and about love in general. I think there is a mother issue that they have been plowing through. Okay, and really coming to terms with. And this is really healing the trust issues that your person has. So as they've healed this relationship with their mother, they're also healing, finding a lot of healing in your connection. I think they trust you more than anyone else in their life. More than anyone else in their life. They trust you. They may not trust people, much people, if any at all, but this person, Pisces, trusts you. Okay? They believe in you. And you have made them believe in love, Pisces, because 6 is about love. And they believe that you love them. They believe it. Okay, because it's 6 and 6. So they believe that that love is requited. They know this. And they trust that you love them. You've shown them, you've proven your love to someone who does not trust easily at all. So this person trusts you. You've done like the impossible, Pisces. So let's get a 3D message from your person. Please stop running from me and fucking let me love you. This was in the extended of Sagittarius yesterday. So some of you guys might be dealing with a Saggy. So this person actually thinks that you're running from them, and you might be thinking that they're running from you, right? But they are perceiving that you are running from them, that you are putting up blocks against this connection. Interesting. So we're going to clarify all of these. So, but let me get the last card and let's see what's going on here. And we have surrender. And that's what I'm saying. It's like your person has surrendered to spirit, surrendered to this journey, surrendered to this love. So they've taken off their covering, their mask, all the blocks, and it's like they're waving this red flag here. And what's highlighted is this staff. So there could be a lot of sexual energy here too. But this is also that Ace of Wands. Okay, that fire from spirit coming straight from the heavens and moving through all your person's chakras here. So it says surrender means to stop fighting the flow of life. Exactly. And this is what this person's doing. It's like they were trying to, keep on swimming upstream when spirit just saying, let's go with the flow, buddy. Just go with the flow. Spirit is asking you to go with the flow and surrender. And it's a card number 19, and that is the sun. So that's about standing in your power. It's acknowledging the truth of who you are. It's being proud of who you are, because the sun is Leo energy, and Leo is one thing. Leo is proud, and they're shining their light. They don't give a F about anybody else. They are shining their light. If you're blinded by it, put on some glasses. You understand? So, but this also tells me this is ending, also an ending, because 19 does reduce to 10, which is an ending. So they're ending some kind of cycle, where they've been trying to swim upstream, where they've been in resistance, okay, and they're starting this new beginning, and that's why it's like Ace of Wands is highlighted here. All right, so your person is in surrender, surrendering to this connection. They're surrendering to spirit here, okay, because they've been trying to swim upstream. So prior to this, their life might have been very challenging and difficult, but that's because they made it so. All right, so let's clarify these cards. Let's see this. Let's pull some cards on that trust card. All right, so this person, I told you, they're healing their heart. So all the heartbreak from the past, and it started with their mother. I'm really getting that mother energy strong today. It started with their mother. This is what they're healing. Okay, it was like a broken bond. You see this red cord that was cut? It's some kind of broken bond that they are trying to heal here. And this bond, and I'm really getting this mother energy, really set them up for a distrust of feminine energy for their whole life. For their whole life. Whatever happened with this mother, okay, set them up for distrust of the feminine energy their whole life. So they're looking back, they're having this life review with the Seven of Pentacles, and they're ready to plant new seeds, because the story that they were telling themselves about feminine energy, about their mother, it wasn't true. It wasn't true. Okay, it was a fantasy. Seven of Cups. They were confused. Okay, they were seeing their mother through the eyes of a child. Okay, they may have internalized their mother's wounding or some of the actions that their mother did. For some of you, they're telling me, and I'm getting so much truth chills, that their mother tried to die by suicide, and they internalized this as an abandonment and being unwanted. And not being able to trust that she would be there for them. That she didn't love them enough to try to stay. And they have a whole conversation, and they have a whole narrative in their head about this. But this is a very specific message. I'm literally hearing this person like, she didn't love me enough to stay or try to stay. I'm getting it was an attempt. And they're saying like, this is the strongest bond in the universe, and this person was willing to sever that tie. So if my mother can leave me, then, who's everybody else? So they have a big narrative that they've built around their mother's pain. Obviously, she would have been going through something very painful, and this person internalized all of this. But that's a very specific message that came through. Like I'm literally hearing how this person's thinking in their head. Anywho, this is what they are healing. Okay, so they're burying some things from the past that weren't true in the first place, and they're planting new seeds because they're processing their childhood through the eyes of an adult now. Okay. For some of them, their mother was quite cold, and again, this child blamed themselves. So it makes them very difficult to trust that somebody loves them, to trust that they are worthy of love. Because again, this mother's love that everybody talks about, that's unconditional. It looks like this person, whatever was the circumstance, they didn't feel it. Whatever was the circumstance. Anyway. It says, please stop running from me and let me love you. So this person perceives that you are running from them. But from that story that we just got there, it looks like that this might be a projection. This is a projection of their past pain, that they perceive that you are running, maybe because of some boundaries that you're setting. But that's because of their pain from the past with their mother is so acute that they perceive that your boundaries are actually abandonment. Now, you could actually be running, because sometimes when you're chasing somebody, you're actually running. You're running from yourself. We have justice in reverse. So your person could be with a karmic energy. Let me pull out the other cards. So we have justice in reverse. We have a Libra. No, this is a karmic coming through. Right? King of Swords in reverse. And we have the World. So it looks like your person might be with a karmic or in some sort of toxic situation. Okay, or has some kind of toxic ideology or belief. Look, we have the King of Swords here in reverse. And usually, this is my narcissist card, but today I am getting, this is someone whose mental processing is warped. And it's warped by some injustice from the past. So you might be laying boundaries, as I said, but this person perceives it as running. This person perceives it as abandonment. And it's because they're just not in the right headspace, or they weren't in the right headspace. Now, it could be that you are running, right? There may have been some sort of injustice here. This person may have hurt you, and you guys went into no communication. Maybe you ghosted them or they ghosted you. But this person certainly wants to end that cycle. Whatever this is, this person wants to end that cycle and having this other goal and having this relationship come back around again and doing something differently. It's like the surrendering to the energy of this relationship. Yeah, look at surrender. I mean, you don't get more surrender than death, really. So some of you guys definitely dealing with Scorpio energy here. Libra came through strongly, as well as Aquarius, and look, we have Libra again. So this person definitely wants to talk to you, but they see you as a Queen of Swords. It looks like you laid a serious boundary with this person, but this person also has a karmic energy in their life that they're moving away from. You see, as they heal that mother wound, because I'm getting a mother wound coming out very strongly today. As they heal that mother wound, they're realizing that this karmic energy is just a recreation of that wounding with their mother. So as they heal that mother wound, they're able to move away from this karmic energy. It no longer resonates within their vibration. So they will no longer attract this. So they're moving away from this karmic, but this person want to talk to you. They're just a bit afraid of your soul, but they want to talk to you. Anywho, guys, let's look at their emotional body. So this is what's happening with them spiritually, on a 3D level, and definitely, psychologically. There's some big shifts that are happening for your person right now. Let's go into their emotional body. What do we see here? We have emotionally unavailable. I am getting at the surpass energy, but the kind of processing that your person is doing right now, I don't think they can give their attention to anyone else, quite frankly. It's like they've gone back in time. They're doing some kind of time traveling. They're going back in the past to resolve whatever is there. Okay, so this person might be emotionally unavailable to you at this point in time. This person's dealing with the past. And we have shy. Aww. It's cute. So that reminds me of that childlike energy that we picked up early on. So there's a lot of unpacking of childhood baggage that your person's doing at this time. You see worthless. And I think they're going to the roots, the beginnings, the genesis of this feeling, and it is this relationship with their mom, and they're heartbroken. Yeah, but I think this is definitely something that they're healing. So let me pull some cards on these, and let's get additional messages. Let's see this emotionally unavailable card. Okay, right. I think your person right now, they're kind of on the defense, and they're a little guarded. I think the kind of things that are being triggered, they are guarded right now. Okay. Yeah, they are defending their territory. It's actually the first time I'm seeing that they're actually wolves in this card defending this person. So this person could be guarded right now by their spirit animals because there's some serious healing that they're doing right now. This person on the defense right now. Okay, yeah, because there's a painful cycle that's ending. They're facing a betrayal head on. And it's a betrayal by what they perceive as a betrayal by their mother, and now a betrayal most likely by a karmic energy in their life. I'm also getting that maybe as well for some of you, you might have drawn a particular boundary, and this person has perceived it as the end of this relationship, and it's triggering all this reflection, it's triggering all this wounding to come to the surface, finally, for healing and for your person to get back into balance. Okay, I'm also seeing that your person is also on the defense because there is a karmic cycle that's ending in your person's life, but this has to happen to bring your person back into balance. So it looks like divine order is being restored in your person's life, both emotionally, on a physical level, and definitely with the surrender card on the spiritual level as well. So your person is being brought into balance in every single aspect of their life. Now they're feeling they're feeling kind of shy because they're feeling exposed, and I think that's the reason for the defensive energy as well. Okay, they're feeling incredibly vulnerable here. I'm also getting that whatever number this karmic may have worked on this person, okay, really broke this person's confidence. This person's feeling really worthless. So some self-esteem issues coming up here. Look, we have the Ace of Cups in reverse. And we have the Two of Swords. So definitely there's some kind of decisive action being done about a karmic energy in this person's life. And the biggest karmic was their mother. So they're dealing with that. And they're making the links between that mother wounding and their own insecurities and their feelings of worthlessness. But I'm also seeing here that the fact that they think that they have lost their Empress is also what's triggering all this introspection, all this these big shifts in your person's life. So there's something that happened might have happened recently that's triggering this review. Oops. Yeah, they think that they've lost you. They think that they've lost their angel. Now we have worthless. So they're facing their feelings of worthlessness head on. Okay, and they're realizing that you are total wish fulfillment. Okay, you have the Ten of Pentacles here. everything that they could ever want, but they feel like they feel unworthy. And it's because of what happened in the past, and possibly what happened in a karmic, just as I said, in a karmic relationship. They went the wrong way. Okay, they had a choice in love to make. They went the wrong way, and they're now even more badly wounded than before. Okay, because this karmic just built upon the foundation set by this person's mother here. But your person, they're taking charge of their life. Okay, and everything happens for a reason, and this is happening to bring your person into stasis, into stability. Okay, as this King of Pentacles, so that they can show up for your connection, and that they can show up for themselves right now. Okay, instead of trying to escape in toxic situations, people, and addictions. So they're heartbroken, and that's good, because a cracked open heart can now hold that light. Yeah, feeling very insecure. They're facing their wounding head on, their insecurities head on. Okay, and it's, this karmic really worked a number on your person. This mother energy really worked a number on your person, and this is what's pushing this transformation. So Cancer coming out here, and we have Death card, and we had Gemini with that Lovers. Okay, and we had Saggy. When your person thinks about you and this connection, let's see where their head is at right now. Where's their head at? What's the mental processing? And I just want to thank Nitu for donating this romantic tarot. It's a beautiful deck with so much symbolism in the imagery. So let's see what's their mental energy when it comes to you. We have, what is this? The moon. The moon in reverse. It's like all the illusions this person had, it's just going. Okay, they're finally seeing who you are now. That's what I'm saying. It's like they took the covering off their crown chakra, and they're seeing you now. They see that you are the Empress now. They were blind. They just couldn't see who you. They just couldn't see who you were. So anyway, their mental processing with regard to you. Let's get 3 cards. When they think about you and this connection, where's their head at? Their head is at the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, so it's all part of this person's insecurities. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. We have the 6 of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. And we have the 7 of Swords. Alright, so when they think about you, they feel like they have nothing to give. There's nothing that they can give you. That's how they perceive this. There's nothing that they can give you. There's nothing that you would accept. They don't think they're on solid footing to offer you anything right now. They're emotionally unavailable. They might be financially struggling. So they just feel like they have nothing to give. They have nothing to give. There's nothing that they could possibly give you. They perceive you as having everything. But what they are doing, they are healing. Okay? They are doing a lot of healing. I mean, we saw that throughout this message. They are doing a lot of healing here. And they do want to come towards you. They do want to mend this relationship. They do want to, if they're with a karmic, they do want to leave that karmic energy. Okay? And there is some sort of deception that they may have perpetrated in the past. They also want to address that as well. Let's pull some cards on that 7 of Swords. Yeah, you see, they were hiding the truth from you. And the truth was, it's like they knew all the time that you were their love, their true love, with this 2 of Cups here. But they didn't want to admit it to themselves. And they didn't want to admit it to you because it would give you too much power over them, they perceived. The last person they gave that power to was their mother, and this mother screwed them over. They perceive, okay? So they didn't want to admit it to themselves because they didn't want anybody else to have that kind of power over them ever again. Right? They were confused. They were confused. Right? But they're not confused anymore. They do want to fight for this love. But right now they're going through so many changes. I don't think that you might hear from this person anytime soon. But they do want to come towards you because there's this big realization that they're having. Spirit, what's blocking this connection at this time? We have the Ten of Swords in reverse. So what's blocking this connection is wounding from the past. Now, could be your wounding, could be their wounding, could be both of you guys. Most likely it's both of you guys. Right? So Spirit is saying there's still some hurts from the past that are impacting this relationship, and you guys need to flesh that out. I'm going to pull a card and see what that is pertaining to. This person could also be still with a karmic. What's blocking this connection? Six of Pentacles in reverse. All right, so Spirit is perceiving that this person is still not your vibrational match as yet. Not economically, not spiritually. And that's what's blocking the connection, because until you guys are vibrationally aligned, you guys aren't going to come together. It's going to be come together, trigger, go apart. Come together, trigger, go apart, because you're just not that vibrational match. We have the Four of Wands. Okay, what's blocking this connection? Your person could be in another relationship, and it could be even a marriage here. But I'm also getting the way this person was raised. Okay, let's not say this person. The way both of you guys were raised, it looks like it was very different. Okay, you have different views, different ideologies about maybe gender roles. Because I'm really logging into, yes, there's a man and a woman getting married here, but there's only men around. So like maybe your person has a very patriarchal view of things, because I'm seeing no other woman in this card. And maybe you were raised differently. Yeah, this person could be surrounded by a lot of traditional types, traditional people who may have some sort of fixed ideas about the world, but I'm getting especially feminine energy and women. That's what I'm seeing here. All right, guys, so if this sounds like your person to you, join me in Extended. What we're going to do there, we're going to look at their heart space energy for you. We're going to look at what's happening in their life, what they might be hiding. We're going to get some 3D messages, and I have like 4 different decks that I'll go into. I mean, I usually get a lot of 3D messages. I'm going to get some 5D messages. I'm going to see what might be potential actions towards you by the end of the month. And then I'm going to get advice from the Spirit as to what you need to do right now whilst this person's going through this process. Thank you so much for your support, guys. Your likes, shares, subscribes. I appreciate it all. And if you can go a step further, comment down below or interact with any of the ads that may have played during this reading. Oh, this reading is bloody long. Wow. All right, guys. Take care. Bye.